Hi everyone. I just wanted to make a little bit of a follow-up because I have a video that I'm uploading and I'm learning to use the new webcam and trying out some different things. And kind of frustrating because my original video was under 15 minutes. However, I did it on an application that was on my computer to kind of check it out, and it was saying I could only have a 10-minute video. However, you can have up to 15 minutes, and so I had to kind of redo and cut it down, and then I realized that there were some other options. So I wanted to add to a little information on selecting the DS as my surgery type. As some of you may know, there are some tools that are kind of built into some of the surgeries, a tool built into the tool, as was stated in the seminar that I attended. And with gastric bypass, you have something where maybe you're a person who likes a lot of sweets. You have what they call dumping syndrome, which is basically, sugar kind of hits your system so quickly that your body can't adjust to handle it with the changes. I'm sure that's not the most detailed explanation, but basically it can cause you to have a reaction similar to feeling like you're going to die, for lack of a better way to say it. I know it's probably insensitive of me to kind of giggle about it, being that I've never really experienced it, and I've seen it, but I haven't really experienced it. And I know for people who've been through it, it's not quite so funny. But then again, they joke about it afterwards. The idea is that after going through that, it will deter you from doing it again. Kind of like that idea, when you're a kid or you have a kid and you're telling them the stove is hot and they want to proceed to touch it, and then once they burn themselves a little, they kind of, they kind of learn not to do that again. I guess it's kind of the idea. Now, some people experience it so badly that they're like, I will never eat anything with sugar again. And others, let's face it, everybody has temptation, and everybody's going to say, but I can just eat this much. And because it's so individualized how you'll react to it, But anyways, I don't really have an issue with giving up the sweets. So that wasn't my big problem. My big weakness is like fast food stuff with higher fat calories, I love cheese. I like cheese. I hate fat-free mayonnaise. I hate fat-free dressings. That kind of stuff. So for me, the built-in tool with a DS, because the malabsorption is so strong and the way things are changed, you don't really absorb fat. Maybe a small amount. Don't ask me how much. I'm not real detailed about that stuff. But, you basically, for one, absorb maybe 50% of what you take in, which you're already so very restricted. And then you really don't absorb fat, much of any. So for me, it's kind of great because I might have a spoon of peanut butter, which peanut butter has a lot of fat calories. A lot of fat calories. I did not realize. You always think, oh, peanut butter is, good for you, and especially if you get something maybe with less sugar, but more of a natural peanut butter. But have you ever seen the natural peanut butter and all the oil in it? Just saying. And I love salad dressings, just full out and out salad dressings. And I'm sorry, I like salad dressing on my salad. Now mayonnaise, I can survive without it. I use it. I use Kraft mayo, not fat-free. Okay, so it makes me happy. But the main thing is that I love cheese. Cheese is a big part of my diet. And I eat it regularly. Not only do I eat it regularly, but I don't do fat-free. I don't do fat-free anything. I do sugar-free because, again, I mean, not my sweets aren't my weakness, but I do not do fat-free. I don't know, some people may say, oh my goodness, you're just not trying to live a healthy lifestyle. Look, I didn't say that I pour a gallon of mayonnaise on a daily basis. I eat mayo sparingly. When I have it, I have the kind I like that I want. But, it's not something that I eat even every day even. So, salad dressing, I use it once in a while. Cheese is really the only thing that is a big part of my diet that I just don't do fat-free. So, get over it. Look, I've made healthy choices, a lot of healthy choices. I still do. And sometimes I take a bite or two or something. And sometimes I eat a French fry or two, 3 or 4. But let's face it, I'm not eating half a bag of potato chips, drinking a gallon of milk. I don't eat a block of cheese at a time. I don't, it's portions are so small. And the thing is, it's not that you can't have it. You can have it in moderation. And the tool helps you to do things in moderation. So, anyways, yeah. I'm at the point where I think someone who starts out as heavy as I was, you're not going to be so much about exercise at first. Some people do go in and they're able, but my doctor, my PCP, because of the condition of my knees, was like, look, we really want to hold back till we get you out of weight where we can turn you loose. So I'm starting to do that now. So don't get me wrong, my lifestyle's changed a lot. I do a lot more physically than I did before, and I'm actually taking a new position that will allow me to be a lot more active that I would not have done pre-surgery. I wouldn't have gotten the job pre-surgery. This can sound really mean when I say it, but they wouldn't have hired me. I wouldn't have been a match. They wouldn't have hired me. I would have needed oxygen by the time I would have had to walk out of the garage I had to park in and then walk to the building and then make it up to where they were located, even with an elevator. I would have been ready to die. So, a big part of the DS for me was going to be the maintenance post-op and after, my weight loss, when I start working on the maintenance portion, with the malabsorption being so strong, I knew I was going to need something a little stronger. Okay, so the surgeon said, when you go to do a job, you pick the right tool for the job. And so I realized that my surgery is not for everyone. Do I feel like it's probably the best thing since sliced bread? You betcha. For me, it was the right choice. For everyone else, maybe not so much. But I just encourage you not to be closed-minded like I was in the beginning, and to really kind of look and compare them. And then just really look inside you and decide, okay, this is where my strengths and my weaknesses are, and this is what's going to best help me to achieve a lifelong lifestyle change and goal of maintaining that, not just temporary, but maintaining it. Now, I'm not saying mine's the only one you can do that with. There are a lot of people who chose what was right for them and have had a lot of success, and they're maintaining and living a happy life and doing what they need to do. You go, because that's what you got to do. You have to look at you, yourself, what your weaknesses are, what your strengths are, what your lifestyle is what it's going to be and then make a decision. But please don't be closed-minded and tunnel visioned like I was. Really listen to other people. Really compare and look at and be realistic and honest about the life you live and you want, so that you can pick what's going to be successful, help you be successful for life. Now, at some point, exercise does have to matter. It's going to make a difference between getting to a weight and then getting to a weight that maybe goals or for say that is set out for you by the surgeons, or I know a lot of people talk about what the MetLife chart says for where you should be weight-wise. So anyways, getting down to those type of goals, I think it's just impossible without any kind of exercise. But then again, everybody's different. That's what I said. So anyways, just wanted to add in that little extra bit of information about my DS, because specifically that's more why I chose it, just tool-wise, the malnutrition portion and the not absorbing as much fat and having a little more freedom of my diet, being able to feel like, for me, it's at some point I'll be able to have more of a healthy, sorry, I'm fidgeting, healthy long-term lifestyle and feel a little more normal, whatever normal is. But I kind of feel normal now. Imagine that. So anyways, have a great day, guys. Talk to you again soon. Subscribe, please.